Hi, this is Unit 3 team video, critical analysis horizon reports. I'm Tiara Archie. I'm Teresa Bailey.
I'm Lauren Blair.
And I'm Rhonda Bright. Okay, we're going to start with the standards for teachers, modeling digital age work and learning, and teachers exhibit knowledge, skills, and work processes representative of an innovative professional and in a global and digital society. Some of the things that I noticed on the Horizon report was they were trying to incorporate more STEM activities, but with a mathematic background, so they call it STEAM activities. And some STEAM activities include teaching students how mathematical concepts such as geometry are embedded in work and artwork such as mosaics. Also, like for me as a teacher, one of the things I do to communicate relevant information and ideas effectively to my students is I use what we call Schoology, which is a district initiative that we've been using to upload work and communicate across the district, as well as assign like assignments, give them access to e-textbooks, give them quizzes and different things like that. One way to model and facilitate in the Horizon report, they stated that in Australia, the Robotics Club offers extracurricular programs to students that leverage STEAM skills. Many of the activities children learn how to design skills such as 3D modeling, and it can lead to them creating innovative objects and products.
So the standard for students is communication and collaboration, in which students use digital media environments to communicate and work collaboratively, including at a distance, to support individual learning and contribute to the learning of others. And this can be done using makerspaces, which is what the Horizon report that I read kind of for the top on. One of the things that we do is use makerspaces. This is just a space like any type of a room where people come together and collaborate using various forms of technology to just create whatever their minds and the technology is allowing them to create. This can be used to for students to have that individualized learning because they actually work on things that interest them. The sixth ISTE standard for students is technology, operations, and concepts, in which students demonstrate a sound understanding of technology concepts, systems, and operations. The other thing that the Horizon report that I read talked about was bring your own device to school. So if your students are allowed to bring their own tablets, which they already know how to use because they're user-friendly already, they already have their favorites on them, then that would actually help them in the classroom because that personalization will help them be able to use the technology in the classroom to work on their projects. It also helps with adaptive learning technology. That's emerging technology that's coming out that allows students to work and learn, but it actually adapts as well because then it will make things harder, and so that they have to learn more in order to continue to use that technology. So those are two of the important developments in educational technology for kindergarten through 12th grade education.
Okay, my assigned reading was the 2017 Horizon Report Higher Education Edition. And for Unit 3, I researched how the ISTE standard number 3 for coaches related to the Horizon Report. ISTE standard number 3 for coaches is digital age learning environments, which the technology coaches create and support effective digital age learning environments to maximize the learning of all students. The Horizon report does not mention the role of a coach necessarily, but through key trends, the coach is very relevant and needed in the development of educational technology. The coach's main role is seen through 7 things. Coaches model effective classroom management, manage and maintain variety of digital tools, coach and model for teachers, select, evaluate, facilitate the use of adaptive technologies. They troubleshoot, collaborate, and communicate locally and globally. According to the Horizon report, some key trends were blended learning designs, collaborative learning, growing measuring learning, redesigning learning spaces, advancing cultures of innovation, and deeper learning approaches.
The coach can assist in the implementation, the professional development, support, and modeling all of the trends, but eventually it'll be up to the teacher to continue developing their students.
And the last standard we had was for the administrators, and it's number 3, digital age learning culture. And basically, just to ties together what these 3 ladies said, the administrator's role is what I took away from the 2015 K through 12 edition, which is what I think Rhonda read as well. Creating a culture where BYOD is the norm and having students coming into school knowing that they can use the device that they're comfortable with, as well as the teachers. And the administrator really has to ensure that people are using their technology correctly, which is part of the standard. Setting up a culture of rules when it comes to technology. The makerspace environment is also a really key thing. When the administrator looks for these things in their school, one big thing is funding. And it wasn't talked about in the K through 12 edition, but the role of the administrator would be to make sure that funds are allocated within their school to have all of this adaptive technology, BYOD, 3D printing, and adaptive technology as well, like Rhonda talked about. And so it's up to them to make sure that it can trickle down into the rest of the school.
And that concludes things too.
Thank you.